What was that? Sounds like a door slamming. Molly, did you turn off the light? You could fit a queen-size bed in here. Hey, what are all these statues for?
The former tenant was a sculptor.
Susan, this is such a great building.
God, Molly, you saw me fill 2 glasses with wine, right? And now this one's empty. I didn't do that.
Oh my gosh, here's a cigar butt. Oh, it's still warm.
Oh my God. I'm calling the police.
What are you going to tell them? Someone was smoking in your apartment? I can't believe it. 911 is busy. How can I reach somebody who was here with us, a burglar in the apartment? Look, Susan, whoever he was, he's in here now and he didn't hurt us, right?
Yeah. And nothing seems to be missing, right?
Well, then believe me, the cops are not going to drop everything and rush right on over. I know it's scary, but tomorrow you'll get the locks changed. Give them a listed phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can nail the fire escape window shut and push all the furniture in front of the door, and it'll be fine, right? I'm glad you're here. And I promise I won't stay forever, just till I save a little bit of money.
Oh, come on. That's a good time.
And to get friends. And if you meet some fascinating man, I'll just disappear.
Oh, please. The last fascinating guy I met at a party. We left together, laughing all the way. We walked arm in arm down the street, and he goes to hail us a cab. And as he's opening the door, he turns to me and he says, "Would you like something to eat first?" And then he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this box of Laughing Cow cheese.
Oh my God, I know that guy.
Keep me away from fascinating men.
Susanna, how did you get this apartment?
Oh. All right. Promise that you won't get less of me?
I promise.
This is ingenue.
Ingenue.
Well, the guy who had this place before me, he was sick. He was really, really sick. Practically dying, as a matter of fact. So I married him and I got the apartment.
I can't believe it.
I know. Neither can I.
Who is this guy? What's his name?
Oh, get this. Jorge Kornwalski. It's like George, but it's with a J. Jorge Kornwalski.
Is he Polish?
I don't know.
But you married the guy.
Well, I only met him a couple of minutes before the ceremony.
Where was that?
Oh, in the hospital. Intensive care.
Intensive care?
We got married, we said I do, and the next day, he died and he didn't.
What did he look like?
Oh, you know, short, blonde, pale, sick. Hello? Hello? See? And that goes on all night. Look, up until now, every cent I've earned has gone to living conditions that in any other city would be considered substandard. I mean, a tube of lipstick was a major investment. Now, I can afford to go back to Columbia and get my master's, right?
But why did he pick you?
Yeah, let me find an easy way to explain it. See, Jorge Kornwalski, he was an old friend of Harry's.
Then how come I never met him?
Not sure. But George, he owed Harry a lot of money. And, well, you know, Harry owed me quite a bit of money. So when George got sick and he realized there'd be no way he could ever pay back the money he owed Harry, Harry said, fine, I'll take the apartment instead of the money. You can't do that. And the law said you can't just give somebody a rent-controlled apartment, right? So I kind of convinced Harry to convince George to marry me before he died. Because if I were George's widow, then the apartment would legally belong to me. And in that way, George's debt is taken care of to Harry, and Harry's paid off in full to me, and I get this apartment. And I didn't have to pay fixture fees or anything.
What a brilliant scheme. I'm dazzled by you, Sue.
I've never, ever done anything like this.
Nobody's ever done anything like this.
Now, I have to tell you the truth, though. I'm, all right, in all honesty, kind of scared to death.
Why? The worst part is over.
I knew when I decided to do this that it was the wrong thing to do, and it could come back and bite me, right? I'm just afraid somebody's going to discover a technicality, and this whole thing's going to blow up in my face. I'll compromise my principles for nothing. So please don't tell anybody how I got this apartment, okay?
Well, nobody's going to find out from me, but you know Harry can't keep his mouth shut. Let's look on the bright side. You've already got the apartment, so there's really nothing to worry about.
Yeah, this could be the start of a whole new life for me, right?
Who the hell's in there?
Who wants to know?
All right. Sorry. Go away.
Don't play games with me. Let me in.
Oh, God.
Who are you looking for?
Okay, girls, the party's over. Get out!
What?
This is my building. Mr. Kornwalski's deceased. His friends are no longer welcome here. You must vacate the premises at once.
His friends, maybe, but what about his widow?
Oh, widow. Don't make me laugh. George had a parade of bimbos in here night and day.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean that one of those bimbos couldn't have been his wife.
Oh, get real.
Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Mrs. George Kornwalski.
That's George with a J.
Yeah, well, that's crapola with a C.
You want to see my wedding license?
Yeah, well, you want to see my attorney? Now, in words of one syllable, get your asses out of here!
But the law is on my side.
In this building, I'm the law.
My friend is Mr. Kornwalski's widow, and therefore the legal tenant of this apartment in your lovely building.
Yes. See, here's my wedding license. It's all perfectly legal.
So how can you throw her out?
Because Kornwalski was 4 months behind on his rent.
4 months? What does that mean?
In a word, eviction.
Eviction to a bill?
No. Don't do that. Now, come on. Here, I'll pay it. I'll write you a check.
No, we only take cash.
Okay, then I will go to the bank and I will have the cash for you first thing in the morning.
Okay, but this is your last chance. Cash, period. Otherwise, you're out on the streets. And remember, the nights are awful cold for a working girl.
Oh, God. What are you going to do? No, what can I do? I mean, I've got no place else to go. I have to pay. I'm having second thoughts about moving in here. No, Molly, no. Now, come on. Let's just make this fun. Let's make a game out of it or something. Let's rifle through this guy's stuff. You know? We got to get rid of it anyway to make room for your stuff so you can move in tomorrow, right? Let's just go through it all. See what's there. I'll tell you what. I will stop by the ATM tonight and I'll pick up the back rent money. And I will go by John's on the way home and I'll get us a piece for dinner.
Hey, here's a box of letters. They're love letters.
Interesting. Oh, from him. My beloved Carol, it appears my condition is graver than I expected. Hope you like the sculpture I gave you.
Here's one from Patty Ann Dettenweiler. Dear Georgie, the boy doll you made for me arrived today. I'd say it's anatomically correct. Hey, wait! Most of these are bills.
Bill, what are you talking about? Sack Fifth Avenue, a fur-lined cashmere overcoat, $3,700, final notice?
Mason Gerard, picnic basket and imported delicacies, $475? Avoid legal action?
Oh my God. This FIFA, McCall, what's this one? Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Seriously? $350 for the Bon Voyage flowers to the Queen Elizabeth II? Oh my God. Molly, what have I got myself into?
If you're lucky, debtor's prison.
No, this is no joke. I mean, come on, as widow, I'm responsible for all this guy's debts. Good Lord, I wonder what other bills he didn't pay.
Con Edison for one.
Oh, George.